Breaking news: Fulani groups cry out for justice over killings, displacement of their members in Niger communities. Hello, my wonderful people. It's happening. Fulanis are crying out, saying they need justice. Everybody's entitled to justice on a more serious note. Everybody should get one. Everybody needs that, but there is a but. Why is there a but? The Fulani population, especially those who have been the nomadics, those who move around with the cows. Recent times, there have been issues of crime and criminal activities being carried out by these said groups, preventing farmers from going to the farm, killing a number of people, killing, raping, destruction of property, farmlands, wanting to take over. That is not a yardstick to say is a tooth for tooth or an eye for an eye. However, I am surprised that they are the ones crying for justice. Do you understand what your members and your set have done? And have there been any, records to the fact that you guys are ready on a more serious note, like sincerely ready to ensure that peace is restored? It's a simple, it's a simple thing. If the Fulanis are ready to live at peace with people, irrespective of the communities, whether in the north or in the south, is them calling their people to order, not shielding criminals and pretending that they are the victim, turning the battle around. It doesn't work that way. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you. Fulani groups cry out for justice over killing, displacement of their members in Niger communities. The leaders of Waziri Fulani, the Fulani Initiative for Peace and Orientation, has reiterated its commitment to seek justice for its Temen members across the countries whose rights were being trampled upon in parts of the country through dialogues and constitutions with consultations with authorities. National President of the Association, Halaji Yusuf Musa, stated this during an interactive session with journalists in Mina, the Niger state capital, shortly after the courtesy visit to the State Commissioner for Police, CP Adamu Usman. He stated that they were in Mina in honor of an invitation extended to them by authorities of the State Police Command in respect to their petition submitted earlier in March this year to the office of President Muhammadu Buhari, the Inspector General of Police, the Minister of Justice, and Attorney General of the Federation, and other relevant authority, seeking for investigation and justice over alleged attacks on the association members' committees in Bangi, Marigi local government area of the Niger State. He added that the compliment was against some people in the host community. He said sometimes ago around March this year, some members of the association reported that our people were attacked and killed in their numbers, while several others were displaced without justifiable reasons. Thereafter, sent a delegation to verify and confirm the facts about the displacement and killing of over 100 persons and displacement of over 1,000 others who were forced to become initially displaced persons in Katagora and Chancha local government area of the state, as well as some villages in Kaduna and some other parts of the country. In fact, with the positive response of the presidency, of course, you get positive responses, Fulanis. In fact, with the positive response by the presidency, the other relevant authority, we were very comfortable and happy because the response were apt and prompt, not only by the police but also human rights organization, the Attorney General of the Federation, and other relevant authority who has responded accordingly to our petition to the unfortunate and ugly incident that is going on, and with the president of the Social Cultural Association and others, as our people are being killed across the country. The Fulani ethnic groups are a people who roam around with their cattle and recently have been neglected and picked upon. You see, as soon as it's the Fulanis, You can see for yourself the prompt response by the Buhari's administration. Not too long ago, we produced to you a statement made by Pa Ayo Banji, Olubanji, who said Muhammadu Buhari, and I quote, wants to get rid of every other national to pave way for the Fulanis to take over Nigeria. You know, the Fulanis, there is this an alleged information going on around them that Nigeria was the land given to them by God. But when the British came, they displaced them and they are ready to take back their lands. Sadly, leaders are part of these atrocities who are aiding, supporting, especially with this Buhari's administration, to see to it that not only Fulanis in Nigeria, even those in West Africa. Some time ago, the person of Kaduna State Governor Erufai took good amounts of money, I'm talking about millions or billions of naira, meant to develop his state. He took it away, took it abroad to Fulanis in West Africa, saying that he was giving them money and to ask them to not to come into Nigeria to attack Nigerians. Excuse me, how does that make sense? You are in your house. You sit down one day, you see a group of boys that are always sitting around in some areas. You will go to them and say, Brussels, I want to confess. I have this money. You people can have it. So that you don't come and attack my house. They are on their own sitting down. Jeje, na trouble sit down. Only you go wake them up. Do you feel me? Do you see what you see where I'm coming from? Exactly. That was what El Rufai did. And so this parent's administration, a few of the bandits that have been apprehended and investigated, if there is any thorough investigation, has said the repentant ones anyway, whom the same Fulanese about houses, did a video and circulated, said, how did we get the arms? How are we able to import such things and it gets through and it gets in? Have you thought about it? Is it a cow? Does cow give birth to guns? He said your government gave them to us. This is a statement of fact by the repentant one who said that they don't want to involve in killing lives and destruction of lives and property again. He said your government gave them to us. How did this all begin? In 2015, it was there, but not as prominent as it is now, especially with them feeling their brother is in power. Let them take as much as they can before, the final cock crows. And, it's the break of dawn. Yes, he said Buhari gave them, in case he does not win, they can cause mayhem in Nigeria. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.